almost everything except things like pass the gravy is a lie of a sort. And that being the case, I shall shut up. Oh, and pass the gravy.
She's as funny as Johnny, I think. And she's got a baby of her, and she's really motherly and kind and caring. And
she's very close with the kids, and there's a certain physicality to her, what she does and how she deals with them.
Just being a mother myself and playing this person that I've had to kind of just compare my life to the life that Sylvia possibly would have led.
That's my... Let's go! I won't go to bed, I won't, I won't!
You could have been in bed half an hour ago, young man. I'm afraid I've grown hopelessly lax in my discipline.
Nonsense.
Their father would have been horrified. Of course, he never allowed a dog in the house either. I'd have tied him up in the yard.
Right! Last one in bed, the hairy toad!
We've all had a great time. It's been very much a party, and my boys are just gorgeous. Peter, could you help George to fold a pocket handkerchief, please? They're in the linen cupboard. Darling?
Yes, Mother.
Jack, how do you manage to always come untucked? Would you check your shirt tails in the intermission, please?
Yes, Mother.
Would you see if George has the tickets, please?
All right.
I'll just check my dressing table. Sylvia, those are
Mother,
please see if George has the tickets. Michael, where are your socks?
We were really nervous about casting the children because the children are such a big part of our film.
The casting director saw hundreds of boys, and then ultimately she showed me, I think, around 70. I narrowed it down to less and less and less, and I saw them multiple times. At first I saw them alone. At the end I brought them all together to see how they would work as a family, because if they would get along naturally, then they have to act less, and you can't act to get along.
Can we have him for supper?
Have him to stay for supper, Michael. We're not cannibals. You are welcome, you know.
I love those kids, man. They're so great. They're really wonderful little guys, and they were so much fun, and they were so well behaved, you know. You're expecting these kids to sort of be, climbing the walls, but they were great. They were amazing.
Everyone has said how lucky we've been to have these professional, warm, affectionate, quite tactile young men around us, and they do feel like young men as well, because they're very intelligent.
These boys have been very special and very gifted and just really easy to work with.
Right, do you want me to cue you, or you want to, cue yourself?
Because I know when he bends down, he says, what's your name? And then I know it's kind of roughly how far to talk.
Okay.
Because I wasn't sure.
Johnny gave us these fart machines, and when you press the button, it makes a fart noise.
Fingers like sausages.
Fingers like sausages.
We sort of saved the fart machine for certain moments. Mark and I had planned it out early on that we needed to loosen that dinner table scene up, so we hid the fart machine under the table and waited till the boys' close-ups and just started nailing them. And it worked like a charm.
Mr. Barry, I understand you'll become playmates with my grandchildren.
Oh, they indulge me, really.
On the contrary. The other day, we all took to an exploration of darkest Africa in our garden. But Mr. Barry was taken ill by the bite of a... what was it?
Tsetse fly. It's quite horrible.
Yes, and he swelled to the size of a hippopotamus. Fingers like sausages.
We had to float him down the Nile, like it was a great bloated raft.
But the fishing was good, wasn't it?
Michael.
Poor George. Got it.
Sarah's ill.
And cut.